honest heart hangs around. I can't let you go, even though you ripped it out. I could feel the fire burning harder. Something I thought to be a spark. I didn't know the devil had a daughter. I got one hell of a broken So long now I played the fool. It's bad for me, it's good for you. It's never enough for you to take. I'm always left with all this pain. Lie to me again, tell me you care. Leave me burned just standing there. Silver tongue and angel eyes, a weak man's kryptonite. Oh, what a great show you put on. I hope you make it back down there where you belong. I could feel the fire burning harder. Something I thought to be a spark. I didn't know the devil had a daughter. I got one hell of a broken I could feel the fire burning harder. Something I thought to be a sport. I didn't know the devil had a daughter. I got one hell of a broken heart. I got one hell of a broken heart.
Oh, there she is, Devil's Daughter. Is that the Jeremy? Is actually the virus daughter? No, I was going to say the Devil's Daughter. Oh my God, the virus, huh?
It does kind of feel like that, I guess, huh?
Yeah,
That would be cool. We
got
should spread that rumor.
Got a gloom behind it, but we're not going to be gloomy today when I'm talking to my friend Mr. Jeremy Parsons, hanging out in Texas. By the way, is it hot in Texas? Is it always hot in Texas?
Usually I would answer that question with absolutely, but like the past 3 days have been so nice. Like I can't explain it. It's been super wonderful. We've had sun, and I think right now it's currently maybe like 72, 74 degrees. Like not much, if any, humidity at all. Like it's wonderful, but usually it is hot.
It's brutal.
Usually. Yeah,
usually. All right, my friend. When's the next time you're going to be on Facebook Live? I'll make sure I'll relay you over that good things and share the buttons so everybody can see you. I'll look for the seeker, all that silly stuff that I'll put down for you. When are you hoping maybe to come back on?
I actually just posted this earlier this afternoon or this morning, I think it was, that I'm going to be on. I'll be back on this Saturday from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m.
Yeah, you jammed a whole long time. That's right. You were like, yes, you were 2 hours. You were 3 hours. You were jamming it, bro. It was great.
Well, it's. I think it takes people like a little bit sometimes feel like, comfortable with making a request sometimes. So I like to give like traction where I'm just jamming for a little bit, and then they can kind of warm up. Or I don't ever want anyone to feel like they have to stay. There's a lot of other people playing right now, so if they want to bounce in and hear a song and bounce out, I want to make sure that I there's very little delay, and we nailed the turnover on all that stuff. So it's I want to create a big enough window where everyone gets a chance to show up if they have the time.
Anything special on the lineup for us? We're going to be playing all these great songs, I'm sure. Anything else?
Yeah. Well, there's just that. I'll probably play that the new song that I wrote in honor of John Prine.
That's
and put out on SoundCloud. Yeah, I'll probably play that because all people have heard of that song is the recording that I made and put out. So I might preview that live acoustic for the first time, which I'm pretty stoked about. I really like the way that song came out. Especially because he was
saw that.
Yeah, he was such a...
Yeah, about John Prine. Tell me a little bit about him and stuff and hanging out. Anything? Have you met him or anything in Nashville?
I never got to meet him, unfortunately, but I had seen him play like probably 6 or 7 times. Every time he came and played, we went. He was just such a big inspiration. He and Guy Clark, two of my favorite records of all time was John Prine's self-titled release in 1971 and Guy Clark's record Dublin Blues, which I think came out in like 96. John Prine was kind of one of the godfathers of free thought, like almost like a George Carlin of Americana music. Just like one of those, no one thought like that man. No one sang, no one wrote like that man. Like he was a true inspiration. And that's where the One of a Kind song kind of came from, is that, the hook is, made me believe that my crazy was fine. He showed what it was to be one of a kind. The man was just, he was himself and could be nothing else, even if he tried. And he was a big inspiration and one of my favorites. So that was kind of sad. I hadn't really been that sad about someone dying since Tom Petty. But he was great. Like, I'm glad we had him for the time that we did, and I'm sad he's gone, but his music will always be with us, which is the biggest blessing of all.
Yeah, you the artists, you guys share the notes together. Because you hear it differently. I always say that in my show when I talk. I'm just a fan of how it all comes to be. I don't know if it's digital, analog, you know what I mean? But you guys do. Yeah. And you can sense that. So there's definitely a bond between all the musicians, whatever level it is. It's awesome.
Yeah, you're right, man. You nailed it right there. It's like everything that you hear that you love, it's like another seed planted that, could turn into something that you could grow someday. Yeah, it's very cool. We're all just passing around information and passing off like inspiration and stuff. It's beautiful, man. Art breeds art.
Yeah, you see it. When I'm sub in school, but in music I don't have that side. But you look at the notes and the half note and the full note and whatever that is. But when you hear the music, you guys understand the quarter note, or whatever that may be. That's what I'm trying to get at. It really rocks, Such a grateful mind that you have. Beautiful mind, should I say, the musician, the artist. Yeah,
thanks, man. The gift is always a curse too, but it's always worth it. It's always worth it to be. To hear you say that, that shows that it's worth it. Like, if people are connecting with it, then, that's kind of what you want over, people could sit there and complain about streaming and, how little we're making on streams. But at the end of the day, if people are saying what you just said about it, you can't put a price on that, man.
Thanks, man. There's never a penny on my end. It's all paid fun resume. What I've been doing for very many years, going back to you. But along with that thought that we're thinking, it goes originally with my show. Pete Towns has a song, the pure and easy. There once was a note, pure and easy. That's his thought, string theory. We all kind of live in that thought, the vibrations of a song. And God lives in those notes. And I have no doubt that's a fact. Notes, language is what everybody's into.
Yeah, it translates always. That's awesome, man.
Man,
I
thanks
love that.
Yeah, that is just great thought. It's just cool when you get to know you guys and hang out with Jeremy to get to that. I try my best on my shows and bring the discussion, but I kind of bring what I know. I don't have that level of expertise, but I'm just a great fan of your music, your karma. Again, I can never forget coming to Nashville, welcome me down, traveling from Milwaukee on that Thanksgiving. Boy, it was something because I was traveling to Nashville from Milwaukee on Thanksgiving, so the road was empty, So I got to jet all my way in. And then the next day, after that Saturday night we did the show, that's when the big snowstorm on Thanksgiving. I got up like at 3 in the morning. We got done 9 or whatever. I got 3. I looked at the watch and packed and rolled. And I got through Chicago just in time before the blizzard hit. Or I would have been stuck in Indiana for like 2 days.
Yeah, you told me that. That was, you did good by waking up early and getting out of there, man. But that was a fun trip, man. We had a good time.
So, the karma, just waking up, Jeremy was just here, you know what I mean? Pack it up, road trip it, music. It couldn't have been better, man. Thanks for, coming on my show tonight and hanging out in Nashville. And I'll be seeing you on the video and, streaming your new songs. And, and I was so excited to hear about your Mr. Prine song that you got. I thought I missed something in between. Sent you, email. Did I have that yet? But that's right. It's going to be on a video and released for everybody to hear. For everybody on that too, tomorrow or Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. That's right. Yeah.
All right, my friend. Any final words for the Who Magoo? We've been on 1 hour and 12 minutes, rocking and rolling. Thank you, my friend.
Heck yeah, man. No, I appreciate you very much. It's always good talking to you. We'll come back and do it again. And for everyone who listens, thanks so much to listening for, Who Magoo for you kill it. You do so much hard work and. I appreciate you, man, and we'll be in touch, and I'll get you all the new music when it's available.
We'll be rocking, and I appreciate it, too. Made my day, pumps me up when I get to do my fun, hang out with the great musicians, and blessed to be able to play the great songs. So with that, let's do a little Decide. Jeremy Parsons. Thanks, everybody. Back next time. Out.
I walk the cross ties of these old abandoned rails, wondering about the stories they could tell. I think of all the weight I carry on my own, and I try to empathize with all they bear. There's something about the sun that brings me back to life. It's just like staring in your eyes. And I can't tell you what it is I'm doing here. All I know is nothing's felt so right. So let me stay, feeling this way. I never wanna leave this state of mind, but that's not for me to decide. Everybody's putting down this brand new high I'm on, but they're just whispers way up here. They got no rhyme for the reason why it's wrong.